debate who's stronger. Mega Mewtwo or Mega Rayquaza? You have an argument for either one. Oh, Gengar? Like always, slow to rise, aren't you, Team Tenacity? But that's not what I came here to say. Not today. It irks me to say this, but I need your help. Can you take me up to Mount Freeze? I tried over and over to go up, but it's steep and harsh. Ninetales is up on Mount Freeze. I've got to see Ninetales. I'm prepared to do whatever it takes. That's why I'm asking you. Take me up to Mount Freeze. You know, considering everything you put us through, it would be very cathartic to say no to you. But that's not what we're here about. That's settled. You have my trust. And, Gengar here is, more important to the plot than you may think. And I'll just leave it there. It's also debatable because Mega Rayquaza has a higher base stat total than Mega Mewtwo by just 20 points, but still, it is horrifying. Okay, Mount Freeze, the expedition won't be too hard because that was a lot earlier in the game. So really all we need are just a bunch of apples. And whether or not Gengar might be a liability, so let's carry a few extra of these. Let's see what kind of moves we have to work with, though. Alright, so you have Recover, Psychic, Swift, and Aura Sphere by default. Not bad. The problem is, like Charizard, because it has 2 Mega Evolutions, it'll be random which one it evolves into. I'm happy it evolved into X, because we would have been doomed if it evolved into Y. So your learn set's terrible. Then again, Rayquaza's isn't all that great either. So let's see what tutor moves we have, and it's going to be long. Yep, 4 pages. That figures. Drain Punch. Not great, not terrible. Alright, let's check this clerk, see if he has any escape orbs. No, he doesn't. Alright, continue to be useless. Okay, so might as well see if we have any jobs for Mount Freeze while we're at it. That would be a no. Mount Faraway. An escort mission on Mount Faraway. Are you insane? Yes, I am. Actually, let me pick up another one for the Dark Knight Relic. Okay. Ah, so the jobs are on hold. I mean, that makes sense, though. Oh, I can still bring someone with me anyway, huh? Oh, gee, I wonder who I should bring with me. Oh, I don't know. Actually, I have something else in mind. You can come with us, because I have an idea. Let's make it interesting. Alright, let's do it. Mount Freeze, Nighttails is here, definitely. Get me to the summit. It's kind of jarring to have Charizard suddenly with us, because it feels like we have the Charizard that's in the game. In the game's story. Huh, so he has different text because it's the Gengar from the story. That makes sense. So, this game, while not as high stakes as its sequel, does have a couple plot twists in it. The first one was your character being a human and being brought into this world for one specific reason, and that was to restore the world's balance back to normal. But there is another plot twist. In fact, coming up. So stay tuned. For the next exciting episode of Dragon Ball Z. I'm joking. Alright, let's make it interesting. Hey, Charizard, swallow this. Why? Alright. Not bad. 200 damage! Woo! Nope, I've already had like 5 of you at one point. No thanks. Also, I'm far from being the strongest Pokemon because I had to use hacks to defeat Mewtwo, so... I even forgot about the Mega Evolution Seed. Oh yeah, that's right. These are the dungeons when we're on the run, so finding escape orbs are a lot more common. That makes sense now. Why didn't I think of that sooner? Oh well. We were on the run because of this Gengar, nonetheless. I guess it makes sense, too, that you can't do requests while doing this, because some of them are escort quests, and the game's checking to make sure that that slot is not filled up. And since Gengar fills up that slot, well, there we go. Workup? I think that's the first time I've seen that. Also, anyone else think it's kind of suspicious, too, that Gengar suddenly wants to see Ninetales? So what could that mean? I always pick up these link boxes. I never use them, but they're good selling fodder. Linking moves, I never did it because I never really had a reason to. But how it works is, whenever you link 2 moves together, use them one after the other. It pairs up well with a move called Laser Focus. What Laser Focus does is the next move you use will always be a guaranteed critical hit. So if I decide to learn that and link it up with Bone Rush, oh boy, that's going to do a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage! I don't know why it took me until now to explain that. Wonder, he probably does, but I wonder if Gengar makes fun of you for failing to make it up Mount Freeze. Especially at this point in the game where it would not be possible to die here. Well, unless you find a Kecleon shop like we do up ahead, and then try to steal from them. Which is a very bad idea, but it's also the only way to recruit Kecleon. Looks like Oranberries, Reviver Seeds. Not that I don't have a ton of these already. A Nullify Bandana, which is whatever. Eh. What is Charizard's rare quality, come to think of it? I never paid any attention. Alright, it doesn't tell me anything. Oh well. Because if it was a sales pitch, then I'd be able to sell these link boxes to the Kecleon for a premium. Been a while since you've seen the halfway point in a dungeon, huh? I really wish that they would bring these back. They do in the sequel. But in this game, they just nix it after you make it through the first time. Does Gengar have anything interesting to say? Words of wisdom from Charizard. Well, that's odd. I reverts back to normal. Oh well. It was cool while it lasted. Because what it does is it also gives you a moment to breathe and heal properly. Slacking? Ooh. Your ability is terrible, but I can fix that. The Nullify Bandana is a thing. I already have 2 Salamence at one point, so no, I'll pass. But what the halfway point also does is that, yeah, it restores your power points and health back to full. I feel like every dungeon should have that, so that way you don't really need to expend too many items. He was on his own, that Charizard isn't too bad. Another shop, eh? Anything interesting? Hornberry, Wiggly. A revival orb, I already have a ton of those. Well, you're useless. Another Kecleon's shop. 2 floors in a row. I've never seen that happen before. What's the seed? Reviver seed? Meh. Very meh. Okay, I think this is the summit. Yeah. Okay. Here at last. We're at the peak. Hey, Ninetales, where are you? Come out! Asking you shall receive. Long time, Ninetales. Recognize me? What do you want? You want to know what I want? Look at me. Isn't it your fault that I look like this? What? You can't even begin by apologizing? It is not my fault. It all arose because you fled. Isn't that so? You fled from yourself. As a human. And you fled from Gardevoir. Yes, this Gengar was the human in Wishcash's legend. It was I who cast the curse. How's that for a plot twist? But you became Gengar because you abandoned Gardevoir. It was Gardevoir that bore my curse, not you. Yeah, you're quibbling. Anyway, about that curse. How about lifting it already? You have the nerve to ask that? Yeah, that's right. Imagine me asking anyone for a favor. I'm breaking out in hives at the thought. Turn me down and I'll KO you. Well, it won't be me doing the fighting, it'll be Jess here. I'll see this curse lifted, even if it means taking you on. I regret to inform you, even if you could defeat me, the curse would remain. I don't have the power to lift curses. What are you saying? We Ninetales are known to be vengeful in the extreme. Once we cast a curse, it is final. Our curses are so powerful, even we cannot lift them. There may be a way, however. I became enraged at your treacherous heart, and on it I laid my curse. For that reason, depending on your heart now, the curse may be lifted. Take this with you. Gardevoir's physical form is sealed within the murky cave. The seal can be broken by that stone, the Ninetail Crest. Gotcha! We just go to this murky cave and plunk down that rock, and that breaks the seal, so goodbye to the curse. How do you like that? It's ridiculously simple. There was a way to lift the curse after all. You had me scared. Hey, I kept you waiting. Let's go home. That oaf. He has changed in many ways, but he is wavering. His old and new emotions are clashing within his heart. If he would only realize that upon reaching the murky cave, if he does not. You did good today. Next we go to the murky cave place. That sounds like another challenging place, so I'll need your help still. Whoa, Gengar again? It's the murky cave next. I'll need your help for that. Okay. Then we'll go to the murky cave. Gardevoir's physical form, that's where it is. For my sake, Gardevoir. Nah, that's not important. I just feel like going. Okay, go there for me, to the murky cave. The only place I want to go is the murky cave. Yada, 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 he already says that. Okay, so... one thing we're going to do is... of course, Mewtwo would be in a place like this. Where else would it be? Okay. Only 100 HP. Yeesh. They really do trickle down on your HP, don't they? Well, I think this dungeon will be a good place to stop afterwards. Alright. Okay, I'm going to have to see how rough this is going to be, too. That does matter. $19 floors. That's okay. That's not too bad. Alright. So, what we're going to do is we're going to grab 2 of the empowerment seeds. And then... okay. What should you learn? Ice Beam would be a good move to learn. I mean, it's almost a crime it doesn't have this move. Okay, let's see. Alright. I got something else in mind then. We're going to deposit the Ice Beam, because I have something else in mind. Just in case, just to make an even split, because Mewtwo could be... wait, you can learn Shadow Ball? How come I never... oh well. You live and you learn, I guess. Anyway, it's almost a crime that he doesn't know Shadow Ball. Yes, I want to learn that. Come on, game. Oh, I need some money. How much money doesn't matter. If only money were this easy to earn IRL. Am I right? Alright. In this case, let's teach you Ice Punch. I almost said Thunder Punch. Yeah. Ryu's apparently going crazy here. Alright. Now with the updated moveset, empowerment seeds. And that's going to be all the time that we have. So until next time, Ryu Nakage 33 signing off.